Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to watch a full page doodle. This is just a shoot from the hip, make it up as you go doodle. I am attempting to fill the whole page with these repetitious rhythmic lines, and there's a couple different strokes that I want to blend into this page. So as you saw, I started out with some pencil lines scribbled onto the page. Not a lot of thought. I just filled the page pretty evenly with some pencil lines, and now I'm attempting to fill in each shape with some sort of rhythmic line making. Now, if you look on my channel, there's a few videos I've made recently about how to do the different lines that I'm doing. One of them is an echoing wiggly line. One of them is making kind of like a buttonhole pod. Another one is doing sort of an ocean swirl. Each of these, I have a video on how to do it on my page. It's super easy. You can do this. I'm trying to honor the shapes. I think for this challenge, I really want to be able to see each of these little cutouts be a different type of pattern. And then after I'm finished doing the entire piece, I'm going to add a little bit of shading. Really, I could spend all day shading this thing. And I think that it could really get pulled together with a lot of dramatic shading, but I'm just going to do a little bit of light shading. And if you're interested in coloring this page, check out the link below. I've got a website where you can buy it for the price of basically a cup of tea, and then you can color it in. And I would just adore to see what you do with coloring it, because I think this one would be a really fun one to color. This is a full 8.5 by 11 page. And I've used 3 different pen sizes, but they're all relatively large. Since I'm working in a larger space, I'm using a thicker pen. So these are calligraphy pens, and I am using the small, the medium, and the chisel stick of a calligraphy brush pen, which is giving me that thicker, bolder line. It's a little thinner than a Sharpie's line, but it's way thicker than I'm used to working with. And as I said, I'm trying to honor these spaces. I'm trying not to cheat and blend them together. I'm trying to keep the cutouts pretty true to themselves. This is one of those that I have a tutorial on how to do, that sunken in 3D shape. And then now I'm going to add more repeating lines where they pinch into 2 corners and then flare out the rest of the spot. And this was actually a pretty fun, simple, lighthearted drawing. It took me about an hour to do because, let's be honest, it's a lot of lines. And I've sped it up to about a 4-minute video for you because I know you don't want to sit there and watch this for an hour. While it was calm and meditative to me, it's probably a long commitment for you to spend an hour watching me make each mark. But I do think it's kind of fun to watch it evolve, so I wanted to share the process with you. I've seen lots of people say with the Zentangle world, how do you get started? How do you do this? And this is pretty much it. You add some squiggles to the page, and then you fill in your spaces. And then when you're done, you grab a pencil and you shade. You got to come up with a story of where the dark spots and the light spots are. Basically, where everything pinches together, where the sun would be blocked from the curve, that's where I'm going to add the pencil line. And as I said, I'm doing a really light shading. I could spend all day shading this, and I really think the shading would pull it all together. I think color could really pull this together too. But what a whimsical, very, very visually busy piece. What do you think? Have you ever done something like this? Would you do something like this? Share in the comments below. Oop, and our time is almost up. This again took me an hour, not 4 minutes, but we are nearing the end. I'm going to call this done for now. If you are interested in downloading it and coloring it, check out the link below. I've got it on my website. You can grab a copy of it. Thanks for watching, guys.